Steven Breadman Edwards. What's good, Brad?
Not much, man. Just get my guys some sparring over here in Cherry Hill.
Okay, who'd you have working today?
Karan Davis, he got a big fight coming up December the 5th on the Earl Spence, Danny Garcia card. And Romeo Cruz, he should be fighting the end of November or beginning of December.
Karan Davis, what is he weighing at?
What is he weighing right now?
Yeah.
He fights at 160. I can't tell you his weight.
Okay.
It's top secret. Somewhere in the 70s.
Oh, now he's just starting out. Is this like what, a 4-rounder, 6-rounder? What?
Karan, no. He's fighting in a 12-round fight.
12-round fight?
Yeah, he's fighting in a 12-round fight. This is a big fight for him, man. Hopefully he gets ranked at 160 pounds and on to bigger and better things.
Okay, who's the opponent?
The last name is Montiel. I can't pronounce his first name. He had a draw with Hugo Centeno his last fight. He's 21-4 with 20 knockouts.
And Karan's still undefeated, right?
Oh, Karan's 15-2.
15-2?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, what is, like, I would imagine you've looked at tape. What does he bring to the table that would be an issue?
He's a big guy, strong. He has a lot of experience. He switches a lot. He's only been stopped once. He was stopped by Jamie Munguia. So, it's a real fight. It's definitely a real fight. He wants to fight Karan. Karan wants to fight him. So, soldiers make volunteers make the best soldiers. So it's gonna be a tough fight.
Now, I was watching him spar, right? He has a really, really good counter uppercut. Is that something that's like is constantly worked on, or is that like natural?
I mean, he got a lot. Karan's a talented kid, man. He got a lot of good things, So we work on a lot of things. I just don't let people take the sparring or get into our pad work and stuff like that. But he has a full arsenal that hopefully be on display on December the 5th.
Now, how many fighters are you currently working with?
4.
All professionals or doing amateurs too?
Karan Davis, Romeo Cruz, Zachary Ochoa, and I just picked up I'm friends with a guy's manager, kid Cruz, that came over here. He's about to make his pro debut in Mexico, so I'm helping him out with him.
What's the biggest difference in the amateur camp and a pro camp?
Less rounds and the pace is faster, but you still got to be dedicated. You still got to put your work in. It's just less rounds. You got to get your hands off a little faster. And
as far as the weight goes, it's like same day weigh-in.
Well, that's a big difference. You fight closer to your natural weight as an amateur because it's hard to hold. It's hard to cut 20 pounds and hold it for a 5-day tournament. So you fight closer to your natural weight as an amateur. The pros kind of cheat a little bit with their weight. They cut a lot of weight and they put it back on, and they got 36 hours for the weight.
So what differences do you make? Like a guy's done with the amateurs, he's about to make his debut. Is there like a specific change that you make right away?
We box more rounds. That's the first thing, and then we increase the time of the workouts. Pretty simple. So whatever he's running, we make it longer. Do more sprints, do more miles. Just make everything longer because you gotta have more staying power. You gotta have more endurance. You know what I mean? As they say, class shows over time. 3-round fight. Best fighter don't always win the 3-round fight. Sometimes it's the taller guy, the guy with the better reflexes. But the best guy usually win the 12-round fight.
Okay. Now I gotta ask you. Of course, they're gonna kill me if I don't. Lastly, you were with Unified Champ Julian Williams. You chose to walk away. Thoughts on you leaving?
I just don't work with him no more. That's just that. Sometimes, we had a good run. It was 10 years. Just time to go in a different direction. So, no, I don't want to give out no clickbait and all that. I'm not into that, man.
Okay, respect that. It's a big fight this weekend. Gervonta Davis, Leo Santa Cruz. How do you see that going?
I like Davis, but I do think that Leo Santa Cruz will give a good account of himself. I think he wants to win the fight. He knows how dangerous Davis is. So I think it's going to be a good fight, but I just think that Davis is a little bit too young, a little too fresh, a little too big.
Do you feel like the output is going to give Tank problems in the early part of the fight?
I think the output could get you clipped in the early part of the fight. If you throw too many punches early, you can get clipped. But as the fight go on, if Santa Cruz don't get clipped and his body could warm up to the power, if he could take the power, I think it'll be difficult. But he has to get past those first. Tank's an explosive puncher, man. He reminds me of mix of Zab Judah and Mike Tyson. So you gotta kill that power early and see, take them in the deep waters if you can get there.
What's the strategy in going against a big puncher? Like if you have a guy who's like a boxer, quick guy.
You gotta touch the body, even if it's not with big shots. You gotta touch the body. Kind of flatten the tires a little bit. Keep yourself from getting ran over. Gotta have a sense of awareness, because the punch that you don't see is the punch that hurts you. So you can't lose eye contact with him. A lot of guys that punch, they hit you with sucker punches. If you watch Tank, he'll be in the clinch. He'll act like he's breaking out of a clinch, and boom, he'll knock your head off. So your sense of awareness got to be up, because if you get to see the shot, you get to clinch it. So you always got to keep going over, stand in punching position, stand in position where your eyes is on him at all times so you can see the punches. Hands up defense, man. You got to touch the body, and you got to figure out a way to break his rhythm up. Everybody got a rhythm that they fight to. You could break a guy's rhythm up with feints or a little bit of movement, things like that. You can kind of get to, because once your body get warmed up to the power, you can take it better. It's the initial shock of it is what hurts you.
Now, COVID-19 affected everybody. Was your gym still open? Were you still active with your fighters?
No, not really. No, I actually wound up catching the COVID in July, man. It was serious. So, I got back in the gym around July. I caught it, took off a little bit more, and now I'm back for good. I know this is like a weird question, but is it exactly what they said it was, as far as how your body feels? Yeah, it was messed up, man. It was serious. I thought I was on check at one time, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was serious, yeah. I didn't lose my breathing, but everything else was serious, man. Taste, smell, lost. I'm still not back to my normal weight, man. I lost about 15 pounds. It was rough, you know what I mean? But I prayed, got through it. I'm all right now.
What's your thoughts about all the precautions now for boxing, like the bubble? Have you had to go into the bubble yet?
Yeah, it's real. People make up their own little narratives and act like it's not a real disease, but it's real. It's 100% real.
Okay. Thanks, Brad. I appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you.